Titan Fitness just released a brand new, top secret piece of equipment that they don't want you to know about. The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and Titan Fitness just had the most secretive release in home gym history. They didn't advertise it, they didn't give it a new name, they didn't try to market it at all. And today we are gonna dive in and review it and get to the bottom of why they didn't talk about it whatsoever. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome aboard. I review new pieces of home gym equipment every week. Titan Fitness for the longest time has had a multi-grip cambered bar that people have absolutely loved. It is known as the Elite FTS bar. And now Titan Fitness has put out a version 3 of that bar. Maybe I should back the train up the tracks just a little bit. Way back when Elite FTS released a multi-grip cambered bar, and Titan Fitness said that's a great bar, and allegedly they copied it.
Oh, easy. No, I didn't say that. Allegedly.
And that got them the Titan Fitness multi-grip cambered bar, which people loved because the price point was so low. So what happened? Over the years, Elite FTS has done nothing with their bar, while Titan Fitness is now on the 3rd version, and they have fixed 2 of the major issues on their previous version, and they added in a new problem. So let's get into it. One change that's really a non-factor is this Titan Fitness logo plate that's strapped to the bar. I didn't need it, didn't miss it, and not really quite sure why they added it, but hey, it's there, great. 2 main upgrades that you probably do care about is that they have improved the knurling in terms of quality, although the knurling, in terms of my opinion, is a little bit more toned down than the version that I have. But they did add these little rings at the midway point onto these handles, allowing you to better align your hands when you are going to set your lifts. Titan Fitness absolutely fixed the biggest issue with their previous version. I own the previous version. In fact, I love the previous version, but every time you use it, when you rack and unrack it, you bang up your power rack because the bar itself is just so blocky, and the fit factor is almost got no gap between your rack and the bar itself. Well, Titan Fitness tapered down the edges, making this easier to rack and unrack, and they reduced the length of where this bar sits by a ½ an inch on either side, making it comfortably easy to rack and unrack this bad boy. A multi-grip cambered bar, also known as a football bar, is an exceptionally useful tool in your home gym, especially if you have wrist or shoulder pain when you are benching and working out. Why? The bar is designed so that you can place your hand in a neutral position and your shoulders are also in an ergonomically neutral position. This will make your benching pain-free. It is also extremely useful if you want to increase your range of motion on your bench, or flip it around and you can actually decrease your range of motion depending on your training style. This thing is also good for front raises, seal rows, bent over rows, and even overhead presses. You can actually do quite a lot with this auxiliary bar. If Titan Fitness had just stopped with those improvements, I'd be telling you to go run to your computer and pick this thing up. They didn't give it a new product name. They didn't raise the price. In fact, when I picked it up, it was not only on sale, I had a 5% off coupon, bringing the price point down exceptionally low. The improvements on the quality of the knurling and that middle ring are amazing. Just throwing your hands on here and knowing right where they need to be is perfect. I think dulling down the knurling was a slight mistake, but it's not something that you are going to miss. The knurling on here is still good enough to get your grip going. Also, the nameplate, I don't care about it, and I don't care the fact that it weighs only 39 pounds. I wish it weighed 45, but it's not something that's going to bother me in the slightest going forward. The real claim to fame on here is the ability to rack and unrack this thing without damaging your power rack and without having to fear for the fact that you're going to think it's racked and you're going to clip aside and drop this thing on your face. Titan Fitness couldn't leave well enough alone. Now, the previous version on this bar, you could use any collars you want. You could use $20 lockjaws, you could use the spring-loaded kind that everyone seems to have a pair of, and they went on, came off, had good ability to hold the plates in place. Unfortunately, this barbell is not going to allow you to use any of your existing collars. I got 3 pairs, I tried them all, and at first glance you think they kind of fit, but they move. You can pull them off super easy. It is not going to fit. I actually had to go out and buy a pair of axle collars in order to be able to use this bar. And now it's time. It is time for Fate of the Union, what the kids like to call real talk. Did Titan Fitness copy the Elite FTS multi-grip camber design? Allegedly. Unfortunately, shame on Elite FTS for not improving upon their original design and basically giving us a product that we had to buy because it was that much better than their previous version. Now, is this an upgrade from Titan Fitness's previous version? Absolutely. If you have a power rack that you care about, you definitely want to get this version over the older version, but you do need to know you are going to have to buy axle collars or take your life into your own hands. So that is going to drive up the price point if you don't already own a pair of axle collars. Do I care about the fact that this only weighs 39 pounds? Heck no. And I don't care about the Titan Fitness logo that's on it as well. It's still an extremely affordable budget bar. If you are looking for a multi-grip cambered bar, it's highly functional, highly useful, and I cannot imagine having a home gym without my multi-grip cambered bar. I want to know from you, why do you think Titan Fitness didn't bother to advertise this bar or even give it a new product name? It's still listed under the old product number of their previous version. Comment down below, and while you're there, check out the affiliate links. As usual, all the proceeds from those links go right back into the channel so that I can do future reviews for you. If you made it this far in the video, you and I are officially best friends. Mario and Luigi, Chip and Dale. Thanks for making it to the end as usual. Don't save anything for the trip back.